Hey, welcome back. Before episode 10, man. HOD Show.
Yeah, man.
We got
Can't tell me nothing about turning up, man.
Alright.
Checking back on that shit, man. I did this shit too many times to count, man.
Hey, man,
I ain't doing that shit no more, nigga.
Third quarter out right
that shit.
now.
Hey,
Go get it, go download it.
couple
All that
countries
shit,
in a rock
man.
like Trump. You get some bugger work out like a rope.
So anyway, like I was saying, we back. I'm one of your hosts. My nigga said we late, but we right on time.
I gotta go to sleep in 30 minutes.
Man,
So wrap it up.
Man, please. I'm one of your hosts. Who is Caleb Alexander, and
Hold up, dog, on everything.
I would like to let my special guest hosts introduce themselves. Ladies first.
I'm Niche.
What's your social?
Niche Show. Everywhere.
Ed Show.
I drop it.
You're gonna be
I am Catrice at Deuce Red.
And I'm Ray at Cupcake Kingdom. Spell kind of weird, so we'll just drop it down.
We're gonna drop it right there. Where
Yeah.
you pointed.
CEO
Okay,
Cake Life Originals, talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Keep on over there, sir. Said the job. Said nigga drank it too fast.
So nah, man. We got some good stuff on hand for y'all tonight, man. If y'all been following me, if y'all been following them, there's a big event coming up that I think is going to be good for the city, and I hope that everybody comes out. It's something new, and I think that the city should do more of it. It's going to be dope as fuck. I'm going to definitely let them explain what it is. Sneaker Ball coming November 29th, so hey, don't come with no bullshit shoes, man. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, cause niggas coming with some prayer.
So these ain't gonna work.
Man, please.
I'm gonna put these under the couch.
Shoe cam on
Not gonna work. Man, you ain't even getting it.
I'm really done doing this.
You're not getting it. So I just want to start off and ask y'all.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill.
I'm just tuck mine again. I just want to ask y'all. So how did y'all start Heart and Souls AR? Like, what made y'all come up with the concept, and what made y'all want to do it, and like, how did y'all come up with like the sneaker ball? Cause like, oh my god, like that's gonna be dope. Like just thinking about like the fits and like the shoes that everybody gonna like come with. Like, man, I'm excited about that, cause I'm not a sneakerhead, but I do.
He dabbles with shoes.
I do a little something. So you know what I'm saying. But can y'all fill us in like Craig Davis and like let us know like how y'all got everything started? I mean, show me y'all shirts too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna support it, man. Support it.
$20.
Yeah, support that.
Heart and Souls got started just as a collective. We have been in the shoes since like high school. Just love shoes. Like to coordinate.
Okay, so you say you love shoes. So what is your top 5 favorite pair of sneakers?
Top 5. Okay, let's go. Jordan 1.
Okay.
Air Max 1.
Yes, Jordan 1 definitely yes.
Jordan 1, no slept on.
Yeah.
Air Max 1, the Shaq Gnosis. Stan Smiths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic Jones.
Classic. Go with just about anything. You can go with Stan
Yes.
Smith anyway. And then number 5, let's round it out with a wild card. Gary Payne glove.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's a shoe inside the shoe.
And I love shoes that don't like tie. So, yeah.
Yes.
That's for me.
Look, strings hanging all the time. Just
No
like that.
strings for me.
Yeah. No, don't don't tie your shoes up real tight. Don't do that. Not unless you are participating in an athletic sport.
Okay. Oh,
Don't worry about these.
Damn.
Look, these.
That's
good.
okay though. That's a superstar. You lace up the superstar.
Yeah.
That's different. Certain
I'm over
shoes-
30. I need
certain-
extra
over
support.
30.
You don't want to have no play. You don't want to have no.
I done stepped down too many steps and then missed, man. Please, all my shoes tight.
But yeah, hard. So we thought of shoes are just kind of the last thing that start up when people are in need.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but shoes are a part of your self-esteem.
Yep.
You got a good shoe on, no matter what you put out. You know, one color on, put a good shoe on, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as far as like kids, you know, it's not always that people are just in dire need, but sometimes your parents got to take care of, you know, they cover bills and everything else, so you can't get, you know, the shoes you want, or you know what I mean. Like, you got a shoe on, but it might not be the one you want.
And it make it worse when you in school, you see like all the kids with, you know,
A little bit of everything, yeah. So you want a little sauce on your feet too, you know, and then other people, we also work with the homeless where we just go out, you know, they're walking all day. They're out here all day. They need a good pair of shoes on their feet.
I don't mean to cut you off, but on my mama, I be driving like through downtown and I see like the homeless and I'm like, I look at their feet, I'm like, whoa, hold on. Oh, you got penny ones on? Like, bro, where you get them from? Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen some homeless people with some dope ass shoes. I'm like, I started pulling out, hey bro, what size them? How much you want for them, baby?
We definitely rolled around and been like, all right, we need it, you know, we hit them. But even them, like, when you give them a shoe, they know what the shoe is. You know what I mean? Like, they're members of society still. They know what the shoe is, and we can see their faces light up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just by having a good pair of shoes on. So it's just, you know, it's just that part of everybody's got to find their area to give back.
Right.
Everybody's not gonna give back in a certain way, but you can all find your area to give back. That's our area. Shoes is our thing. Shoes is something we care about. So that's our area to give back.
Okay. Trees.
What? She's saying all the good stuff. You know, like I'm always talking, so you know.
You gotta get your top 5.
You gotta get your top 5 though.
I agree with hers though. Like Air Max ones would have been my number one.
First of all, I
You got it on that.
see you with a few Barclays on, so
For
I know
sure.
them somewhere in your
It
list.
is. Like I love Barclays too.
Alright, so give me your
you
top
know.
5.
Okay, mine will be Air Max 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Barclays.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a Jordan 1 too.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Give it to them.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm listening.
Cause it'd be hard. Like I like shoes that you know, like people.
She like an obscure shoe.
Yes, I do. Like
If you're not
those
wearing it,
ambush,
she wearing
they
it.
top 5 to me. If they zip up and they ain't got no strings, I'm
Ambush.
Oh,
Like an ambush, I would look like a moonwalker.
It
They
does.
dope,
But I
though.
love
They
shoes
dope.
like that. Like anything that don't have a shoestring, like that is more wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is the only thing because I don't know the name of them, but do you remember those Reeboks I had? They was high top and they had the blue stripes, but I have not found those shoes anywhere else. No, I can't even find the name of them or nothing. But those like was probably
Don't
my
worry,
favorite.
when this
shoes ever.
episode go viral, somebody gonna see you. So.
Please,
Yeah.
I've been looking for them. They keep showing the ones with the red,
Yeah.
like
Let them know
on
your
the,
size. Let them
Because
know your
we're
size.
very much wear what you like. Like,
Yeah.
because I remember when Stephen Berry was going out of business and Ice Cream. Man, they got so many shoes. It's like Starbursts, you know, just random stuff. Because
Oh, and my Bo Jacksons, those is favorite.
as long as you get,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to be a hype beast
Right.
to be a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Wear what you like.
Yeah.
And if you buy them, wear them. Don't just leave them collecting.
Thank. Oh my.
Put them
Coop.
shoes on
Coop.
concrete.
Listen. I
ain't dropping.
Listen, bro. Buster the DJ. I got a boy, my homeboy I work with, man. He be like, hey man, why you wear them? I'm like, bro, like, if I pay all this fucking money, I'm going to wear
Right.
these shoes.
Yeah.
Right up.
Coop by
And
these
it should be
shoes.
worn.
Like, this nigga got like off-whites. He got some of everything. And he just buy them shits. And he just let them talk like, nigga, like, if y'all ever notice my posts when it be hashtag shoe game all fucked up, I refer to it as simply that because it's like, the shoe game is all fucked up now. Like, people don't even buy the shoes to wear them. Like, alright, if you want to make some money, like, that's cool. But, like, back in the day, like, man, niggas wasn't doing this shit. Like, we buying these motherfuckers and we gonna wear them. And
You
some,
clean them up.
yeah,
I still got shoes from high school.
Right.
But I wore them.
right,
I
and
just like take
shit.
care
And
of
you
them.
might wear them motherfuckers the same day you got them shits, depending on, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how exclusive they are. So, like,
I'm always sitting at the edge of my bed with my pants laying right above the
I'm in
I'm sleep at night.
oh, fucking up in there.
And then certain shoes, like, yeah, I got a crispy pair of Vans, but I also like a pair of Vans that's got a little love on it.
Yeah.
Like that's, I'm like that with the Chucks. Like I
Yeah.
love dirty Chucks, bro.
Yeah.
Like oh my god, man. Like
Yeah, put a little stuff on them.
so like man, if you buy some shoes, man, wear them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, but I'm gonna give them a pass because when everybody get them and just wear them, you want to bust them out. Sometimes like a
that's
little.
cool.
Okay.
You talking about
But
Right,
but you
plan
plan on wearing them.
Just put them in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
They trying to sell them to somebody for $400.
Yeah, like nah, wear them shit.
That's why it's fucked.
And if you want to sell them, get 2 pair of them motherfuckers. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
First of all, I hate a resale.
yeah, man, cause they jacked the fucking price up like
Listen, because
tremendously.
I remember when Jordans came out, you could get them at East Bay 2 months later. It didn't matter. There was a pair available.
Or
if you still wanted them.
But do you remember like randomly you could walk in the mall
Yeah.
sometimes and you be
And
like, hey,
get whatever you wanted.
yeah, man, dog, it's
Yeah.
shoe game all fucked up, like literally.
For you young people, Jordans used to be cheaper. Way cheaper. They went $200 shoes.
134
Yeah.
for a pair of retros.
Right.
I remember that shit. And the Jordan ones, the high top
79.
either 79 or 100. Yes, like
Easy.
Stayed on the shelf
Easy.
3 months after they was.
what?
Yeah.
Nowadays, man, please.
Anybody could get a pair. Now you gotta feel a certain way. You gotta have a connect. You gotta get on the sneaker app, which is
Yeah.
but you can get whatever shoe you wanted, and it didn't matter if everybody had them because everybody was gonna rock them in a different way. Shit. Air Force Ones used to be on the 280 wall. All day long.
All the time.
Any color you can
It
think
wasn't
of.
like a crispy white
Right.
pair of Air Force One.
What about them crispy
Jack
black
was
birds
walking
though?
like with toes balled up. You hear me? Get the shit on, Chris.
You gotta get you some force fields.
Plastic bags in the top.
Hold up, I'm gonna do you one better. Hey, John had the NBA socks and the rubber bands on the pants.
Listen, that blue jean wasn't gonna rub off on your leg.
My time.
Them, and when they came out with the Bates, it looked like Air Force One.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What's hold up, I'm gonna let you.
I tried it. I tried to sneak that in.
You did.
Y'all fuck me up.
Hey, this is my brother Ray, man. He has a brand of his own. I get mixed up in the name all the time because it's not how it looks, so I don't want to fuck it up.
You like Cuz K?
Yeah. Hey Ray, how you pronounce this shit again, bro? You say what? Okay. All right. I got it.
That's why I had to dumb it down and rebrand the shit, man, and simplify it for everybody.
So give us a rundown of like what you have going on, how did you get started, what made you want to get started. But, man, fill us in, bro. Talk to
Well,
us.
I always been in the shoes and fashion, actually.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Poe, you can't afford everything you see niggas on TV with, and, you know, quiet as kept. I'm a little older than these niggas right here, so, you know. But, nah, I used to watch videos, and I see niggas with Iceberg Slim on, and, you know what I'm saying, they got the matching forces, and I was just like, man, I want that, you know what I'm saying? I could never get it. And what really set it off for me was the Music Soul Child video, Just Friends. He had on a pair of patchwork blue jean pants. It was like every kind of denim that you could think of was sewn together. And my mom, she's a seamstress. So I used to sit back and watch her sew. And I was like, yo, I want a pair of them jeans. So we used to go to yard sales all the time. And I just bought a bunch of like dollar pair of little yard sale pants with my allowance and shit. I cut them up and sold them up one day and just made like this big ass sheet of, you know, stitched together jeans. Cut them out and made a pair of pants out of them. Leftover material I had, I actually glued them on a pair of, I don't know if y'all remember them Brahma boots, work boots, them fake ass Timbs from Walmart. I had a pair of them bitches, but I wasn't wearing them with that steer on the side of the motherfucker, them big ass horns. So shit, I took the leftover blue jeans and you know what I'm saying, glued them onto the boot. And wore the boots and the motherfucking jeans to school, man. Everybody was like, yo, what's that? You killing, you crazy. So like from there, I was always an artist, so I started painting on tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? I took a pair of my little beaters and painted on them and everything. And that's really how shit got going. Started selling this shit at school and, you know what I'm saying, as I got a little older, you know what I'm saying, I was able to afford different, you know what I'm saying, products that I could actually, you know what I'm saying, make the shit quality as opposed to the shit that crack and fall out the shoes. And got tired of doing the shoes solely, and then I started trying to figure out how to do like graphic design work. So I always drew, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I can do this too. So I figured out how to do that and transfer it to shirts and clothes and sweatsuits and stuff like that. And I've been doing that lately. And so when I was out in Vegas, you know what I'm saying, I was like, I'm gonna get my shit going. You know what I'm saying? It's really how I'm gonna get my stuff moving. And I came up with the concept of what I called it at the time was the Cupcake Kingdom, but how I spelled it was unconventional. You know what I'm saying?
Throws me off every time.
And so the C's I made K's and the U I made a V. And for some reason I just never liked the letter U, it just looked stupid to me. So I used the V instead and was just like, hopefully people will catch on to this shit. You know, they didn't. It's okay, bro. But
it's okay, y'all. I know I ain't the only one.
So I did it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Everything was cool, but I was like, you know, I gotta make it, you know what I'm saying, something more personable to everybody, not just myself. And so I just took the end portion of it and switched it around and made it an acronym, and I called it Cake Life Originals. And so on most of my items, you'll see the word cake real big. And what it is K-A-K-E, and it stands for Kings and Queens Excelling. And the life is just Kings and Queens Excelling in life. Right. That's what it means. Right. And so, you know, this one of my shirts. You know what I'm saying? I stand up.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Black by Nature. I just took the Naughty by Nature logo, flipped it a little bit. I'll let y'all see the back before we leave. But you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. It's just a movement, you know, to empower people to, you know what I'm saying, realize that, hey, in life, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And, you know, no matter what color, what creed, what religion, however you grew up, where you live, whatever it is that you aspire to do, you can do it because you are a king or a queen in your own right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you identify as, you know. Shouts out to the LGBT XYZ community, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all too.
I'm laughing because we had a whole. Was that last week or the week?
Nah, it was episode 2.
Man, I'm laughing at episode 2 we had her, Alright,
yeah,
so,
yeah. What's the yeah?
What's the yeah? We had a whole segment on that, bro. So like, hey, we love y'all, man.
Everybody.
Hey, HOD Show loves everybody.
Everybody.
So,
Yeah.
Yo, hey, so what's your top 5?
Top 5. So my first is Cement Fours.
Okay.
2, I'm gonna go with the Jordan 1. It really don't matter. The Bread is my favorite ones though. To be honest, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, we're gonna roll with I can't get away from that 13, man. Them Flint.
The
Flint
blue.
God damn, I can't get away from them ever in life, G.
Hey, they supposed to be coming out next
I know.
year.
I'm already on it.
So hard to do the top.
And then like, cause I'm a Jordan head, cause see like I'm like I said, I'm a little older, so I grew up in the Jordan era. So everything that I wanted was Jordan.
It's a little different now.
You feel me?
People get Jordans because it's cool.
Cause
You get it because you know who Jordan is.
I was watching this nigga like,
right.
straight up.
see on TV.
It's always like you go to the different ones. You go like to the cool grays, and then you slide into, you know what I'm saying, the different ones. Like other motherfuckers just kind of bypass. But so let me see what if number 4 we're gonna roll with an Air Max 1. Them joints be hard. They be sick. You can wear them with pretty much anything too, and they comfortable as hell. 5. What we gonna do, man? I'm gonna go with the Deion Sanders Nike Air Diamond Turf Trainer 2. Not the 1, the 2. The all red joint.
Okay. Yeah.
Gold and black and white
Yes,
hits.
sir.
That's the one I'm rolling with right there. My 5.
Okay. Doug, what's your top 5, man?
Hold on.
Hold up.
I mean, hold up. My bad.
Ooh, you see what he did there?
Whoa,
Hey!
Before we go there, I'm a shift with both of them. So the Turf Trainer 2, red joint, but I also have to throw that Griffey 1 in, man. That Griffey 1 was so mean, bro.
Yes,
it's a bulky ass shoe, but it's tough.
If you did a number 6, I would like a number 6.
No.
No.
They tied for 5.
No, okay.
So, Doug, we're gonna roll this with you.
Let me get out here.
Iverson question.
Okay.
Not the answer. No.
Oh, you want the question? Red toe.
White red
Red
toe.
toe.
Yes,
Turn
sir.
up.
Yes,
Turn
sir.
up.
You can give me blue toe too.
Yeah.
The
like
baby
red
blue
toe.
toe was hard too.
I
like the red toe.
They was both rookies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like the red toe.
the red was a killer, but we all from Little Rock, so we got a special tie to red anyway.
Right.
So it's just
Gang gang.
it's a little
Gang gang. Hold on, gang shit.
You can sell red anything in the city and it's gonna
Especially the
sell.
red.
I need a little ice.
What's your top 5 so you get some ice?
You know I ain't no sneakerhead. I'm a Jordan fanatic. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's it.
I like
it.
it. I like it.
I love 10.
You got a good run.
10's fire though. 10's was
And
fire.
10 is comfortable to hoop in too,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, definitely.
My God.
Wow.
Alright, so definitely I'm gonna have to go with the Jordan 1 off top for my number 1. That's
What?
definitely, yes.
Not a Chelsea boot.
Jordan.
My bad.
We
I'm
talking about
Y'all
sneakers.
crazy.
We talking about sneakers.
Y'all are crazy.
I love Chelsea boots. Yeah.
He done kicked me
Put
on
your slick bottom back. Send him the fat kid deals on Twitter.
I am.
So Jordan 1 for the first one. Nike Cortez number 2. I love my Cortezes, man.
Sorry to OG.
Definitely. Love those. Number 3. I'm gonna have to go with the Jordan 8. That's one of my favorite pair of Jordans.
Okay.
That's number 3. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with the Nike Air Flight 1s. That's the original, one of the penny joints. White, black, and blue. Love them. Number 5. Man, I'm gonna have to go with the Jordan 12s, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your bubble pick, though? We all had a bubble pick. Except
bubble?
Doug. He wearing his. What's your?
J's just don't feel the same as everybody wear them, bro.
They really don't.
That's real.
Like, it ain't exclusive no more.
My bubble pick,
That was the hoop.
my bubble pick, bro, would probably have to be the Zoom flights, the Jason Kidd Jones.
Them was
The bubble.
alien bubbles.
The bubble.
The alien bubbles on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that,
Yeah.
like for sure. So like, yeah,
I like that.
yeah. You got a bubble pick?
I ain't got no bubbles, man.
No bubbles, man.
All right.
I like what I like. 10 to 14, right here back. With this ain't fry your ass Friday yet. We can turn it to that, but no.
You
got bubble too.
That's what's up.
No bubble.
All right, we're gonna take a short intermission so my
We're
nigga
gonna take
get some ice.
a real break.
No offense. I'm sorry.
I got a ton of bubbles.
So my nigga get some ice and
You
yeah,
was
we
PTT,
get back
oh my
good.
Everybody good? Y'all straight?
Everybody straight. Nobody need no ice.
I can take some ice.
Yeah, so we gonna take a little ice break. Ice.
Ice.
Yeah,
We out.
we gonna. So we back. Shout out to my guy Swish. Bossy intro. Secret Sauce is out now on all platforms. So download it, go get it, bump it. Hey Swish, we need you to drop that hot. Hey Savage. Looking forward to that.
That shit was tough.
Yes. So we're gonna get into the segment of like if you fucking with somebody, like talking to them, like what's some shit that's like that you like and like that you don't like.
Or when you getting to know somebody, deal sealers
Or
and deal breakers.
Yes.
That's what we want to know.
Need it. Ladies first. So I'm gonna start with Treese. What's up?
Deal breaker. Trying to holler at my friend.
Okay.
Can't talk about that.
Dang.
Last episode.
Like, if you tried to holler at one of my girls, it's automatic.
You the bro now.
You the homie. You might not even be the bro. Because if it don't work, you out of there.
So fellas, if you just leave them DMs and you done holler at one of the homegirls, hey, you stick that one under the Christmas tree.
It's
It's
not a
a wrap.
secret.
It's a wrap.
It's not a secret. We talk.
Yeah, we know.
Lordy.
Deal stiller, consistency.
I know that ain't it. I know you got some more.
I got a whole bunch, but I'm gonna let you know.
Come on,
Yeah, we can rotate. We can let it
Yeah, let's rotate.
Go ahead.
Let her pass the torch a little bit, bro. We got in the hot seat. You're on. Give me all your 100 deal breakers.
Deal breaker. Give you a good throwback word. Being worse.
Ooh,
Man.
Wow.
Say that one more time.
Being worse.
One more time for people in the back.
Being worse.
One more
Worse.
time for people.
One more time.
Worse.
Can you break that down?
Just being.
We got a special guest
I
now.
Slow there, Kimo
It's a wonderful
You
day
want me
in
to
the
get
neighborhood.
Damn, boy, I know we doing this.
Won't you be my neighbor?
That's what he got on the back of his shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's what he
That
got
might
on
be
the back.
off the camera.
So, being worse. Just kind of being extra. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to talk all day. You know what I mean? Like,
just left him over there.
if I'm not responding, I'm busy.
Okay.
You can be in your head and think you're being ignored, or I'm just busy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody get busy. Everybody got a life.
Right.
I have no allegiance to you, so I don't have to answer every time you text.
Right.
Doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. I'm just busy. I could be ignoring you, but most of the time,
You're
Just-
getting ignored
sometimes you get
most
ignored.
of the time.
But if you have texted me twice, let it go. Let it go. Okay. I saw it. Cause then I'm gonna get petty and turn my read receipts on.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So just let it go after the second text.
Okay, right.
I'm gonna get back to you. I promise.
Might not be right now.
It might not be right now. It might be tomorrow.
Might not be ever.
That's
If
all
there
I'm
was
about to
worse.
say.
It might be ever, right? If you super, it might not be ever. You might get ghosted. That's the thing.
That is a thing.
Turn on.
Deal breaker.
Deal sealer. Being genuine. Just being genuine. You can tell when somebody's not being genuine. I don't need to hear everything that appeases me. It's okay to have a different opinion. It's okay to.
So, hey, for you niggas out there that's being yes men, just be yes men, cut the shit out.
That's just stupid.
Women too.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
You don't like his 2K. It's
Since
okay. I don't either.
Since you don't like football, okay? Don't.
You
It's
don't
okay.
know the
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Do you?
Please be you.
Cause don't nobody want to tell you how the game go, why the game home. So just be you, and just be somebody's gonna fall for yourself. If it ain't me, it's somebody else. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody else.
Big boy facts right there.
Let me see. Deal breaker. Let me see. A liar.
Yes.
A fucking liar.
Ooh, we.
You feel me? Like, niggas just be 100. And then, like, you know, like the whole thing be when the truth come out and they didn't tell it to you, that's when they try to smooth shit over. Like, I am behold at the fact that you want to tell me this shit now. But
I said what?
Ain't that something?
a liar, that's a deal breaker like a motherfucker. A deal sealer. I'm big on communication. And so my thing ain't necessarily being able to talk to a person, it's them being able to comprehend what you're saying. Cause you can talk to a person all day. You know they say communication is the key to every relationship. No, comprehension is. You comprehend what the fuck I'm saying to you.
But are you communicating if you're not comprehending?
No, I mean I can communicate with you all day long.
But
listen what I'm saying.
Can't comprehend?
Listen what I'm saying. See, you ain't even listening.
I am listening.
You gotta let me finish my comment first.
It's juicy, yeah.
Okay? And I like this shit.
That's a little shady.
That's some deal silver, motherfucker. Keep fucking with me. God damn it. But no, I'm just saying though, you know how like some people you sit up there, you just have a conversation with them all day long. Y'all just talk. And you really think they getting what the fuck you saying to them, they don't ask you no questions. If they don't comprehend, and they just kind of sit there and not, like a yes person.
Right.
They just, yeah. And then you revisit that conversation, you know, say 2 weeks later. And you be like, we just got through talking about that. I'm like, oh, I didn't understand. Well, you didn't ask me no questions either, so you didn't comprehend what I was saying. You weren't trying to understand. You was just listening. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't hearing me like straight up. So like you gotta comprehend what the fuck is going on. Like common sense is a big deal. A lot of people don't have this shit, man. Social media, the internet, that shit waters a lot of stuff down. And so, I mean, you know, as long as the motherfucker can comprehend, and if they don't comprehend, ask. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. That'll seal it for me. I like this shit. Like talk to me, I talk back. I say that all day long. Anybody that know me know that I say that shit 100% of the time. Talk to me, I talk back. So.
But that still poses my question.
You interested?
Is it communication if they're not comprehending? Therefore, it's just talking.
It ain't
If they're not,
communication.
Well, talking is communication.
It's communication, but
Talking is communication.
It ain't effective.
It's not effective, which means you're not comprehending.
Or,
so that's what I'm saying.
It's not that they're comprehending. It may just be that that's not the way they feel it. You know, they may have some other shit like off in their mind, like, oh, okay.
That's why you ask questions. That's why you. Furthermore,
But you
don't comprehend. You shoot it back to them like, okay, I'm not feeling what you're saying. I'm not understanding it. So what are you saying? Like, are you really meaning this, that, or you know?
To me, that's communication when you're trying to understand.
It's both. It's comprehension
you know
too.
No, I'm not taking away that that is not comprehending. I'm saying that to be able to communicate.
Listen,
you
if
have
you
to
blink at me
comprehend.
one more time, see,
Yeah.
look, are you comprehending?
Commercial.
But no, I said that. I said that because you have like, all right, so I can tell you one thing, okay? I'm communicating with you. You may have it in the back of your mind, all right, cool. Like, yeah, he told me this, but shit, I'm put this pussy on this nigga. I'm gonna make him change his mind, or I'm gonna do
That doesn't work.
I'm gonna do XYZ,
Right.
and I'm gonna make him change his mind. My mind's already
What's the man to show you who they are, believe it. When
I-
somebody tell you
Right.
who they are, believe it.
I
Yeah.
said,
Right.
like,
Just try and get your feelings
I said what I said.
hey, I don't know if you picked up on it, but
You remember on June 23rd, I had told you.
June 23rd.
Not an exact date.
I mean, I appreciate what you did.
Get
but
everything
June
in writing.
23rd, I told
I'm gonna
you.
put this on the table and pick it down. pick it up, read it, whatever you want to do. I'm also tell you, but I'm gonna put this down here too, just in case, you know. But no, like you can communicate with a motherfucker all day, but like I think like a lot of like men and women, like you can tell them, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, this is what it is, but like I said, in the back of their mind, it's like, all right.
They heard what they want to do.
Exactly.
It's a challenge.
You hear what you want to hear sometimes.
But does action speak louder than words?
What if a motherfucker tell you? Like,
I'm asking because to me that's where a lot of the communication, because what they're comprehending from your actions is different from what you're saying.
Like you said, you don't want to be in a relationship,
but
you're
you
doing all the
took me to
boyfriend
your
shit.
mama house.
So that tells me that no, you might
like me.
so if I tell you a few more times after that, like, hey,
you met mama, she cool.
hey,
Right, I just be taking
Skedaddle. Skedaddle.
But that's the problem.
You out here detailing cars, taking bitches on
Cooking.
dates, cooking.
That just means you was raised right. I mean, you self-sustaining and you raised right.
He might be a
Right.
He might be killing his own boy cars too. Shit.
Hey, G, bring the whip though. I'm gonna go
I
ahead
love washing cars.
real quick.
So listen, so
Now
hold
she
on.
on the phone like, this nigga cleaned out my car and filled it up, bitch.
So hold on.
I just did that.
In
with
her
Taylor,
mind,
too.
y'all
The nigga working on this business plan.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, nigga might want to start up a restaurant. Damn, hey, I might want to see if I still got it in the kitchen.
The nigga might be opening the gas station in the next month or two. You never know.
All right, so you can't cook for a motherfucker?
I'm not saying
No, I'm
yeah,
just saying, like,
with all
people
the
read
extra
different
stuff.
things
Right.
in different ways. You can say, hey, I ain't looking for nothing serious, but you doing all the serious
Hey,
shit.
after you cook that dinner, say, hey, look, I know I cooked it.
A disclaimer at the end of everything.
Before I give you this plate, you know, I don't want a relationship still.
Listen,
Got to,
I'm still sticking to my guns, all right? Hey.
I don't care.
I know this steak hidden.
Wow.
But look, this is
Can
go to the streets.
These would be like, I'm gonna tell her I got a little something on the side. And be like, hey, you know how that steak tastes good? Sometimes I'm like a little A1. No, that's not communicating. Nigga thought he brought up the best analogy. Like a little A1 sometimes with my steak.
So you going further, you can't cook.
Bruh.
That I said specifically with this.
Take out the cookie.
Take out the cooking.
That nigga stuck on that. Like, damn, I've been cooking my ass.
I made that bitch a hot pocket last weekend, nigga. She got me fucked up. No, okay.
No wonder she works. I was thinking a little calendar on that hot pocket. Little snapping mama on that. Nobody ever put calendar on the hot pocket, bro. Quit playing.
Just sauced it up for her.
The way I fix the ramen noodles.
Then they got put cheese, lemon pepper, Italian dressing. I'm all in that bitch.
I put some ham in that motherfucker.
She like, girl, he put ham in my shit.
Right.
He turned these ramen noodles.
And your disclaimer gotta be, listen, I put fajita chicken in her plate.
I only had
You
ham
not
for you.
special.
Oh,
I'm trying shit out right now.
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Bro, you gotta get to you. You can't skip.
You can't skip you. It's on you. It's on you.
Right.
You tried to deflect, didn't you, bro?
Did me real quick.
Alright, so deal breakers, hygiene.
Oh, yes.
Took money. I got it. Give me a second, John.
Now I got to ask, who are y'all dealing with?
Lordy!
Don't.
Oh man.
Not yet.
That's a whole nother segment.
Whoa!
That's a whole nother. I got some segments I've been wanting to touch on since day one, but I'm going to hold off. But yeah, I'm going to just keep it in hygiene. That's just in case y'all know what hygiene is, I'm gonna break it down for you. That's breath. That's vagina. That's Oh man, the PA.
Underarm.
Underarms, PAs.
We all PA.
All of it, head to toe, baby.
PAs about.
Anything
Head to
sticking
toe.
on your body.
Any parts of your body.
Yeah,
Wash
like.
It is funky.
Wash your legs. You know, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely have.
Shit happens, though. It don't come to me when shit happens.
Or get
Some shit going on.
Fix your home.
give your hands up. Oh, we can't fuck tonight. All right, cool. Why we can't fuck
Bitch,
tonight?
you know that ain't gonna work. You still gonna be reaching over there trying. Why can't you? Why can't you?
Tell me, bitch, my PA's glasses is off. On my mama, I respect this
That's
shit.
communication. That's a comprehension. You understand this shit on the game. That's effective communication
Man, I
right
might go in
there.
the kitchen and fix you a
Legit.
5-course breakfast after that shit. You man, hey.
You don't want a relationship with your ass.
But the fact that you told me that your shit was off, I'ma look at you a whole lot different. Like that's a woman. Like, hey, all right, I respect it.
But you gotta understand, like anything can throw that off, like wrong diet food.
For real, for
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Like,
Motherfucker ate a pineapple.
It's common.
It's
but you should know before I know.
Yeah.
Because I know my
Once you smell yourself before
like,
anybody else.
You do know before anybody else.
Right.
My
Right.
grandmother always said you can smell yourself first.
Oh,
All day long.
God.
It don't matter what you smell yourself
Right.
first.
Because
You know when you need to take care
I
of
know, I'm like,
yourself.
yeah, I'm gonna hop in the shower. It may be just like a little slight little, you know, nah, I'm not gonna hop in the shower. And you know, it's just like, if I prepare myself,
We're gonna touch on that on a different episode, bro.
cool.
Go to your deal sellers, bro.
He went back to the last episode when he was selling pussy on you.
Oh
He
my
was
god.
last week.
That's
He was
what
selling-
it was.
I was not
I
selling
watched
dick.
that
You was
episode.
selling dick last
I was
week.
not selling
You
dick
was
last
selling
week.
dick
On
on
me,
the
that nigga was
internet,
selling,
man.
that nigga was selling, he sold penis for 2 hours.
He was
straight.
selling it.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, followers, subscribers.
Anyways.
I
have a very
I wasn't on camera, but I was here.
Dub,
I
I have
firsthand,
a
I saw it.
very interesting sex life.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Yes.
the most interesting man in the world. Sit your ass back.
That nigga better than a dope legend, bro.
Both of the most interesting
Man.
men. He's the new one. Indigenous people day.
So that piggyback on what he said, a liar. Why is this?
You get one, bro.
This one?
Yeah,
Now we're going to deal
Steelers.
Steelers.
So we're gonna go back around for the other shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Alright.
talking about other shit.
Alright, cool. So alright. Number one definitely hygiene. Like that's
That's a
alright,
deal
deal
breaker.
breaker. A deal sealer. Shit. Good hygiene, goddammit.
Don't give a fuck
After
about.
these messages,
I gotta go pee.
That's it.
What you mean?
Motherfucker sit here like a box of rocks. As long as she smell good, you will.
Oh no. Y'all said we gonna get to that.
Sit here like the goddamn smoking commercial.
Y'all said we gonna
As long as it be smell good, that's my baby. Look at her dope ass. Oh my god. Man, please. Man, get out of here. Go pee.
Hey, now we gonna get to the other shit. So I'm coming back around.
She doing little drugs, man.
She a little bass, hey, she a bass head, but hey, the motherfucker smell good.
Y'all okay?
Yeah. Dub, it's on you.
Deal breaker. I had to say insecure person. I don't like that. Like whatever you dealt with in the past, I understand I can't change it, but please don't bring that to me. I'm gonna do everything I can to make you feel like you're the best person in the world. I don't like insecurities. Like, don't accuse me of nothing that I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But the sealer is personality. You gotta be goofy, cause I'm a fucking clown.
Straight up.
If you ain't got a sense of humor, don't even look at me. Cause I'm a nut.
Like, you gotta have fun with a person.
You got to, like, bro, like, if we finna spend the rest of our life together,
Yeah.
we gotta be best friends before anything. Like, we have to be able to just sit with each other and chill. Let me do my thing, you do your thing. We have fun, we cut up, and then shit, we do our thing. That's it. Like, you can't be no square, no dry personality, no. You you can't be super sensitive. Like I get, like there's certain times when women sensitive, I get that, but being super sensitive all the time, it ain't gonna work with me. That's true.
We super
That's
sensitive.
true. Me and super sensitive, but we try to hide it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Women
more
show
sensitive.
it. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
women
saying,
show it.
yeah.
Like
We
you could be beating us up on that side. We're like, don't talk to me.
Nigga be like, I gotta go pee and throw up real quick.
That's because
Okay.
y'all are taught to hide it. So
That's society.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You weak if you don't
Y'all
you
talk to
cry,
man up, yeah.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
soft.
You express your emotions, you solve all this shit.
Well,
That's
I would prefer
crazy.
to know
yeah,
what's
tell
going
me.
on.
You don't want no nigga crying every 10 minutes.
You ain't gotta.
No,
But
you
you don't have to. I don't cry every 10 minutes.
She
I'm
basically
very
saying-
emotional.
It's something fucking with
Effectively
you.
communicate to
Yeah.
her what you feeling inside.
Right,
And that's
we
what we
can
don't
fix
do
that.
Yeah,
most
because
of
if
the
you
time. We
going
don't do
through,
this shit.
then I need to know that you're going through.
Cause
And I'll
otherwise
leave
you
you
can't make
alone.
it better.
Instead of texting you, I'll just let you have your
Yeah.
way. If you like, I don't feel like talking today. Cool.
Cool. I'm not
cool
gonna take
with that.
offense to that. Yeah.
But I also feel like that's a part of you being secure with yourself, and also you being if you fucking with this person tough, and you feel like that's your best friend, you can tell them anything. That's why I feel like it's so important to establish a friendship before y'all take it there.
Have a relationship,
Because like,
right?
if I'm gonna be with somebody, you gonna be my dog. Before I tell anybody anything, I'm coming to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about this? You feel
Straight up.
like I feel like it don't work
That's dope as
otherwise,
hell,
bro.
too. That's dope.
It won't work no other way.
But everybody don't feel like that.
Right.
Friends don't even tell friends everything.
Right.
Best friends don't even tell best
That's
friends
true.
everything. But to
But
me, it
do you-
should be that way.
But do you feel like best friends also don't trust that other friend wholeheartedly?
And I don't agree with that.
You
because
trust them a look?
No,
You
because
feel like
if
they-
you my best friend, the way my friendship set up different.
Yeah.
Because if I can't tell you anything, then you probably not my best friend.
So
That's
why
just-
don't best friends tell the other best friend everything?
They're not
then?
best friends.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the way my friendship set up,
Right.
I don't feel like I have the need. Like Amanda probably know more about me than I probably should even know about my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And
I get it.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's
But
just
I ain't
how.
gonna even lie. I watch Power. I'm not telling nobody everything that I've done. Period. Point blank. Sorry.
And
No.
see, but that's to me. That's the thing. Like
I'm
in that
sorry,
situation,
but-
I ain't got no Keishas in my crew.
But that's what you think.
I
Until
don't.
it's time for a
I
Keisha to
don't.
come.
I ain't got no Keisha.
Okay. Okay.
I do,
You
bitch.
never know. You never know. That's all I can say. You never
You
know.
say that, but
I'm saying like I ain't gonna say I can't speak on your situation personally, but I've been on the outside looking in and seen people that's just been so close and best friends and they fall out. Then the next person telling this person business. Like,
You
how?
don't know like that.
That's very fake. Don't
I'm
get me
falling out
wrong.
with people
that
and still
alone.
with
You don't, but how you know that?
business.
How you know that they don't? You feel me?
I can only control my loyalty.
Exactly. I'm the same way, but I'm saying like everybody ain't built like certain people. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's why it's only a few of us. Like the people that I fuck with, I know for sure. Like
but that's what you said.
if me and this nigga stop talking today, I'm not finna sit here and say, "Oh, Caleb." Nothing.
But that's
You
what
would
I'm
never
saying.
hear that.
But do you feel like Caleb would do that to you?
Nah, I know he won't.
Exactly.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
we're
saying.
saying.
But I'm saying, I'm not saying that y'all. That's why I say I can't speak on y'all personally. But I'm saying I've seen it
Oh, yeah,
happen
yeah,
for best friends, and then they fall out and they
But
still in the
people,
things.
hit the
but people use
fan.
the
Damn.
word best friend loosely too.
See, that's okay.
Motherfuckers will start
Okay.
calling.
I
They
get
start
it.
working with a motherfucker. They go to one
That's my
function
best.
with him and they be like, "That's my friend from work." You be like, "That ain't your motherfucking friend."
But I know people that I've seen from like ever since I know this person, they fall off and now you want to expose this person or this like
Right.
Like that ain't
That shit
real.
lame as
bro.
hell.
I'm gonna say I don't get nothing
Like
out of
that's
that. I
not
don't get
real.
nothing out of that
Like
relationship.
if me and anybody I fool with today like fell off, okay.
That's
We
it.
ain't okay, bruh. I have nothing against you. I know who you are. Eat. Just don't eat with me. I'm good.
Right.
You feel me? Like I ain't got nothing negative to say about you.
Right.
Like, and you can't bring nothing. That's just me though. That's why
Right.
it's hard for me to fool people because I know people that
Do that.
I done been around these people and they talking about their home. Like, man, who raised you niggas, bro?
Right.
Right.
You feel me? Like I
That's
don't
what
get
it
that,
is.
bro.
Right.
Right.
Like I don't
How
get
you
it.
came up, it determines a
I
lot of how you move.
never understood that. How do you speak on another person?
Right.
Right.
That you supposed to
Especially if you claim with your partner.
Right.
Ask me something about, hey, so what? Shit, ask them. Don't ask me. I don't know. Why y'all ain't cool on those? Man, we straight. I ain't got nothing against them. That's
Right.
it. That's
He
it.
living,
Yeah,
I'm
no
living.
problem.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For real. I can't do it. You gotta be solid, bro.
Them was your do's and don'ts.
Nigga, you was in the restaurant when I said my do's and don'ts.
Oh, so what we?
Yeah, we can circle back if you want to.
Skirt.
Whoa.
What you want, another deal breaker?
No, it's more. First of all, it's more than one. Like,
Yeah, it's
I got more than one.
It's
We
a plethora.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you missed it, but my deal breaker was insecurity.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yes, sir. And
Yes.
my deal
That's
sealer, my deal sealer was personality. You gotta have a great personality.
You gotta be able to kick it with me and my niggas.
Yeah,
like, and you can't fucking be over here and be a mute.
I got a question, but do y'all really want that?
What you mean?
I'm asking that because, like,
The level of friendly.
You said
not
kick it with your
the level,
niggas?
not necessarily the level of friendly, but
I'ma
it's
answer
a, okay. I'm just gonna bloop back,
Okay.
you know, bloop. Okay,
Yeah.
so you know when you first meet somebody, it seems like they want you to be around their friends. They want you to be where you be, but then be where they be, or whatever. But then, like, once y'all kind of get serious, then it's kind of like they want their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really want you around their friends, and they don't really want you.
You go do your thing.
I'm straight on that shit. I don't want my female around no whole room full of niggas. That's just me. That's how I was raised. That's my daddy. He, you know, him and my mom still married. They've been married for damn near 50 years now. But that's just one of the things. You don't sit in a room full of your niggas and y'all have nigga conversation and nigga moments and your girl sitting right there. First of all, it's gonna be some disrespectful shit thrown around. We know how niggas is. Niggas gonna be looking sideways, especially if, you know what I'm saying, your girl look worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this just, for me, I don't like this shit. Now, if me and the homie going out and he bring his old lady, that's totally fine. She'll have somebody that she can connect with, me and him connecting with. We can connect as couples and all that other good shit. But it's just for me to be in a room with 10 niggas and my girl sitting next to me, and she the only girl in the room, hell no. That shit don't make no sense. And when niggas say that shit and act like that, I call it a representative, because you lying, nigga. You ain't comfortable with that. We niggas, we know how we move. We know how we think. We know how we look at females. Ain't no nigga comfortable with that shit. And if he say he is, he lying, or he got some other shit going on. If you really serious about a female. Now, if you don't give a fuck about the bitch, yeah, she can be in the room with however many niggas, because you don't give a fuck about no goddamn way. Pass around.
I'm going to step back and take it from her point of view. If you bring them around from the beginning, she'd change. But at the same time,
depending on what type of niggas you got in the room with, though, because every nigga in the room ain't your partner, though.
But we talking about
That's true,
partners,
but I'm saying,
though.
like,
your friends.
I ain't got that many friends, though.
But she's saying, like, if you do it from the beginning, why not continue?
I ain't got that many friends.
But
though.
I'm saying,
your friends
so
from
you ain't gonna do it from the
My
beginning.
couple of partners?
That's it.
If I meet her with them niggas,
That's different. But she's
That's
saying,
different.
like, y'all talking, y'all go to your homeboy function, y'all chilling, then y'all later down the road when it's still getting serious, now she don't come around no more. Like, that ain't the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, like, I'm saying, like, that's different. You saying from the get-go, when niggas kicking it, niggas kicking it. I feel what you saying.
Yeah.
But she asking something totally different. She asking, like, if we start with your homeboys and we kicking it, why all of a sudden,
I can't come.
yeah, 6 months, a year down the road, now I can't come
That's
no
my
more.
bro.
that's
Right.
he insecure because he doing some shit he ain't got no business doing. At that point in time, that's on him.
I say
That's his
The
insecurity.
homies know something.
That's his
Hey,
insecurity,
you don't want
and
her
they know
around,
something.
yeah.
He don't want her around them.
At the same time, like I said earlier, like, the person that you wish to be your best friend. So if you my best friend, we gonna go if we was rocking the same way. But if we having sometimes y'all have girls night,
Right.
guys having guys
Well,
night.
yeah, I don't
then
expect to be.
Yeah,
Please
right.
have your friends.
You feel me? Like, then that's different.
Please.
But
Don't be pressuring me talking about some, why I can't come. It's guys' night. Like,
Yeah, no.
yeah,
But
but
I don't
if,
wanna go.
but that's the thing, bro. If that's your best friend, once you say it's guys' night, she gonna understand. Okay, what happened?
Right, she gonna
You
back
feel
out.
me?
For one, I'm calling up my friends.
That
But
exactly.
I have my own friends,
That's
so it's
exactly
different.
but
what it
sometimes it
is.
don't always go like that.
Everybody don't have their own friends.
Right.
Some people
They latch
don't.
on to your
You know
crowd
what I'm saying? So I
and try to make your crowd their crowd too.
Why I can't come?
Cause guys, like, cause you gonna be the only one. They gonna be looking at me like, damn, bro.
Why you bring your girl?
What she over here?
Damn,
We have some personal shit to talk about.
This nigga ain't got no remote.
Right,
He
man.
ain't got no
Now I'm the joke of the night.
shit. Here he
Welcome
comes.
to the week.
Now we gotta talk about ESPN all night.
Here he comes. Up. Here comes
This shit.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all don't understand what a nigga go through when he break that code. It's a wrap.
Man, they get into some Q&A's, bro. Put the questions up.
Q&A's.
Let's get into some Q&A. Let me get a little ice.
I got one more deal, bro.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
talk to me.
Okay.
I got some too.
Oh, but damn, fuck the
I'm
Q&A.
very serious about my space. So like
Ooh,
knowing when to go home or knowing when to fall back is a thing. Not necessarily go home, but knowing when to like fall back, give people their space. Like I feel like everybody needs their space. So when you need yours, I should know how to fall back. When I need mine, you should know how to just be
Are
like.
you communicating?
Yeah, it has to be something that we know about. You know what I mean? Like, I get him. I really don't need to communicate with you more than like
Bring the pineapple juice.
2 or 3. You know what I mean? Like consistently 2 or 3. I don't need to see you more than like certain times.
Right.
I need my own space.
I'm
you
definitely for that.
We're
The
gonna.
container or the little
You're gonna have to deal
container?
with somebody who's
No,
kind of the
the
same
jug.
kind of person.
Right.
That plays into you can't be with somebody who's needy if you're a type of person who doesn't need to be around somebody.
Definitely.
So you gotta. That also falls on you to be like, hey, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Not for real.
Because you need to be around me, but I don't need to be around you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not the same amount, not the same frequency.
But
So-
you know, like it's so crazy that like people don't like just really understand this shit though. Like
But you need your.
being in like your own space,
Yeah.
like that's the thing that I
I
struggle
feel like
with.
something wrong.
I struggle with to understand like how do you not like being by yourself? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Some
how
people
do you,
don't know how to be by themselves.
but it's crazy. Like
But I think in the same theme is like I'm the type of person who needs my space, but also if I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna grow to want to be around you.
I was just about to say that.
So you gotta let me get there.
yeah.
Because
It's not gonna start off there, but you gotta let me get there.
I like being by myself, but I've also been in relationships where I wanted to be around somebody every day.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
get
Like,
there.
you definitely
you
gotta
work up
get
to
there.
that
You
shit,
work
yeah.
up to
Yeah.
it. And I mean, not even trying to say that. Sometimes it just happens instantly.
Yeah,
Sometimes
right.
you just have chemistry
can.
with some people
Out the gate.
that you want to do
Kinetic
that.
energy
But to
and
me,
shit.
like
Right,
that's
yeah.
where the communication part
Yeah.
comes in, because just let me know, like I like hang with you, you
Right.
cool, but I can't do it every day.
Right.
And then I know not to be bothering you.
Exactly.
Right.
But a lot of people don't.
Because I don't want to have an attitude. Because I'm gonna, if you want to hang out, I'm gonna probably concede. But I don't want to have I don't want to have an attitude.
Yeah.
So give me my space.
But don't have an attitude with me because I don't
Right.
want to hang with you.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Talk
Because
that.
you
Well,
know
talk
this
that.
shit.
Yeah.
From jump.
Say it one
You
more
know
time.
how I
Say it
am.
again.
Don't have an attitude with me because I don't want to hang with you.
Like,
Come on, man.
like we was together all weekend. Can you give me Monday?
That's
I'll holler at
Monday.
you Tuesday. Give me Monday.
I'm
Give me Monday.
Yeah.
I gotta decompress. Like I know I'm that type of person. Like I gotta be like, even with my friends, like they know, like, all right, she ain't really fucking with the group chat.
Right.
She chilling.
Right.
I'll be back. I swear I will. I'll be back. And if
She
it's some,
always pops
if some
up.
shit go down in it, I've seen it. I'll respond to it if it's serious. But if not, I'm just in I'm in my space.
Decompressing on your own.
I'm just like that. I've been like that all my life. My mama told me, she was like, even from a baby, you would get up in the morning, not bother me, nothing. You just be quiet. I'm like that still now. When I wake
I
up,
didn't know you from
I'm
a baby. I
quiet.
knew you from the morning.
I'm chill. I gotta.
I knew that motherfucker from the morning.
Look,
That shit-
I gotta.
Nigga, I knew her from the morning.
He knows
Motherfucker come in
when I
in the
come to
morning,
work-
and I'm like this. I'm sitting back, and I'll be like this. I'll be like,
When I come into work, I
and this
already.
bitch be like, "Good morning." This should be like,
Because listen, I will put my headphones on coming in from the car if it's that kind of day.
yeah.
I already got my headphones on when I get to my desk. They're already in. Leave me alone.
Don't say shit to us at 3:30. We get out before.
That's just it's gonna be that kind of day. But like you have to, like, some people can read the room. Yeah. Some people can't.
I definitely.
You know what I mean?
Me
Like,
too.
I feel
I
that.
just
energy.
get quiet.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't want to be
You
bothered
good?
with anybody.
but on the same front, I have to be able
Exactly.
to. I have to be able to treat people the same way. I gotta be able to pick up on you too, because that's an in tune thing. Like people have to be able to read each other.
I gotta pick up because my patience too thin. I will
Exactly.
slack off.
So
Now she
okay, so we're not
Oh,
talking.
We're gonna cut
She'll do
that.
She'll do it.
That ain't good for her. It's all brand, y'all.
Nigga, she got sideburns. She
Not
got
for the brand. This is personal.
Talk about
Don't
dub.
shout nobody.
No.
We spraying positivity, girl.
No.
That also goes along with everybody needs to learn how to be by themselves.
Man, say it one more
Like,
time.
you gotta be able to eat by yourself. If you wanna go get some drinks and ain't nobody got time, go get your drink.
I
Go
swear
shit
I
at the
will.
bar
You
by
shoot me the
yourself.
other night, nigga. I was all
Do your
over the
thing.
Boulevard by myself.
By yourself.
I went to Looney
And you probably had a good time by
I've
yourself.
been Tommy eating. I was in that bitch by myself.
Sometimes I just want to sit in the house and watch a comedy special and
By
cackle
yourself.
by myself.
Hey, listen. Sometimes I want to go to the movies by
By
myself.
yourself.
Man,
I
I tell the motherfucker that shit don't take me. Oh, why you ain't invite me?
Who you gonna see that with?
Right.
Not my damn
Not
self.
my
Not the
self.
fuck you did.
Right.
You like,
I wanted to go.
That's
that's the insecure shit you was
I don't
talking
feel
about.
like breaking down this Marvel movie and like, hey, what's going on here? Or what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Because if you're not content by yourself, you're not gonna be
You're not
content in
fucking-
any
Yeah, I don't
situation
feel like
you get.
you can be happy with somebody else until you truly happy with yourself.
That's it.
how I
And not
feel.
only that, but that's why a lot of relationships don't work
Right.
post relationship
Independent.
because they don't allow themselves to be by themselves to decompress.
Facts.
They sit up here and try to heal themselves with going towards somebody else,
Somebody else.
and it's like all you doing is fucking their path up and yours.
So
Right.
basically, that's what it is. All your happiness is in this person. So when they ain't around you, you don't know what the hell to do.
Exactly.
Oh my God! Fucking hate life! Fuck you!
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
I like that already.
that one went crazy real quick.
That's how they be at home, bro.
What is it doing?
Just be growling and shit.
Ain't no-
I keep answering the fucking phone.
Can't nobody else tell me a joke. I can. I will listen.
In a heartbeat.
I can make me laugh in a
I will
second.
crack myself.
Wait,
the fuck up.
okay, I'm gonna take up for my ladies. Half the time y'all don't communicate that.
Because you want to be by yourself.
That you wanna be by yourself.
We
it's
don't.
really simple though.
We don't. I ain't
It's
Like-
gonna
not.
Huh?
It's not for everybody.
I'm not saying that it is for everybody, but for
You're not
most,
saying
you
that.
gotta give it a try. You have to give everybody a chance. Y'all automatically assume that every woman gonna act the same.
Okay, so y'all.
And
Some
or-
people.
people automatically assume
Uh-huh.
that everyone acts the same.
Bro, I'm people. I ain't even gonna lie. I be assuming like a
But what you
motherfucker.
can
I
do is,
can't
hey,
say it.
Yeah, I can't.
Hey,
And
look,
it's a
today is
shit.
not the
I ain't
day.
gonna even lie, bro.
You ain't even
I
got
ain't
to
gonna-
that. I don't feel
I
like
ain't gonna
talking.
I don't feel
even-
like-
I've tried it before.
I'm not gonna lie. If I don't feel like being by, I say, look, I'm sorry, today is not the day.
I don't feel like
And I've had motherfuckers like, oh,
Charge
why
your
not?
ass. Why not? You fucking with another.
just
I
don't
don't.
want to.
And that's the day to start fucking with them. Because they're not in tune with.
Exactly.
That's
That's why
the
I
day.
said
You feel like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm good. You didn't feel like understanding that I need to be by myself.
Dub, is she married now? No, I'm just bullshit. I gotta use the restroom, bro.
I cannot.
I'm bullshit.
Just talking shit.
I can't.
No. So I got a few deal breakers. I couldn't get.
Get them off your
Come
chest.
on,
Get them off your chest.
So this is gonna be it, bro.
No,
Get
it's
them off
not.
your chest.
Just get off your
That's
chest.
not.
Come on.
I'm not, bro.
You
Yeah.
gonna chopped and screwed.
Listen, man, hey.
This nigga been thinking about this since the 10-minute mark.
He went to the
Can't
bathroom.
wait till we get to deal breakers.
I just been in the bathroom like that another thing.
And I tell you something else. Plymouth Rock didn't land on me. But nah, hey. Did you say personality shit? Like,
Man, what I said ain't got nothing to do with
hey, so hold up. You gotta have some type of personality. Like, don't fucking, like, whatever I like.
Oh, so y'all cold. This nigga normally have a sauna in his
First of all,
bitch.
let me go ahead and take a break for a second because motherfuckers been complaining about how I spent Africa in this
I
motherfucker.
promise the guy the last two episodes. I'm 10 pounds down. Thanks for the HOD show. I had nothing to do with the temperature last time Mark did that shit. So I made sure tonight that we air. I probably got a waist train on it. I was in this bitch slim as hell. I say, damn, nigga.
Kayla. these deal breakers, bro.
You gotta have
No,
that.
right.
Let 'em go.
Own personality.
What's that? That's the deal breaker?
Like you can't like fucking whatever I like you like.
Me too.
Be
I don't
honest.
like
Yes,
like
yeah.
be you.
That's
like,
what it
This
be
is
you.
me too.
You see what I did there?
Listen, man.
He doing the deal breakers,
I don't give a damn. A deal breaker is for my partner not having a goddamn hand drive towel. You got back drive towels, that motherfucker. I don't know if you done wiped your balls with them or not, man. You need to have a designated hand drive towel. Shit.
That's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker for my partners, man. We on the rocks. We on the rocks right now, nigga. We on the rocks. God damn.
Ain't got no decorative time.
Hey, not a damn. They just hanging up on the back of the door. He just watch his ass with this.
Listen,
motherfucker.
if you got-
I can't drive
If
it.
you got- if
I
you
don't
got
wash my
decorative
hands.
towels, niggas are wiping their hands.
I don't want Caleb ball hands.
I am too.
Oh no.
I am nigga.
Oh, the
Can't do
they
it.
gonna use the backside.
If
The
you got
backside.
that D, that you know the ones with the initial on it.
I ain't gonna use
them
look,
up.
I ain't gonna use the D part, but that backside.
Hey, that back gonna be still. That back gonna be still.
You know, like,
Hey, you know it don't absorb shit because it's brand new. It just run down on the counter. You be, look.
hey, y'all ever come to Costume Justice new as hell and they leave the residue from the towel?
Hell yeah.
You like, fuck!
I got burgundy fingernails, nigga. I got burgundy nails, nigga.
Hey, shit.
I got a whole BA Bradley on my
Picking everything off.
Hey, Sister Bernie Jenkins, you doing all right?
Just cut my damn nails. All them jagged ass hangnails. Man. Nigga be driving home with the windows down. What the fuck is that? That's Caleb. That's what you smell. It's Caleb.
It's the C gotta go 60 on one way.
I didn't do that. You have to put it down.
Dude, let it go. Let it go. Woo.
Oh, shit, man. Unbelievable. All right, man, we'll get to my shit another day.
Deal breaker.
Yeah,
What we doing now?
bro. What's up with the Q&A? You ain't doing that
I
tonight?
got you, bro. I got you.
Q&A. Where these questions come from?
Right.
All right, now.
All
worry about it.
right.
Don't expect what you don't expect.
Shit's on Reader's Digest. From the looks of it.
Y'all can.
Unfucking believable.
I just said that like 50 times though.
All right.
Shit, I feel negative when I'm on phone.
So, what is something that you're obsessed with?
Porn.
Damn.
He said that right off the top.
Alright.
No fucks given.
Alright.
Oh, perfect scene over here. Gotta get it right. Gotta get it right.
Money shit.
Obsessed over. What is something I'm obsessed over?
I would say shoes, like all kinds
That's
of
real.
me.
That's the perfect answer.
Like, not even just tennis shoes, though,
Yeah,
like
just
any kind of
shoes,
shoes. Like, I see a fly flip flop, Birkenstock, heel. It's like,
But I ain't gonna be cap though. Like when you meet somebody, that's for you look down.
That's the
You
first
look
thing.
down. Look down.
They shoes and they goddamn teeth. I look at that motherfucking teeth on my mama. They shoes and they teeth, I be like,
You look
I
down.
look at hands.
You can be fine, you open that mouth. Ooh.
But it's programs for that.
it is.
Man,
Smile box. Y'all better pay me.
They take time. They take time. It take time though.
Invisalign.
I'm 35. This shit take time.
Overnight. You can fix your teeth overnight. With 60% of the cost of braces.
Look. I'm trying to get plugged.
Hello, sponsor.
Okay, so.
Porn was a joke, y'all.
It wasn't.
Look, now I'm getting judged.
Disclaimer.
Now,
We are not judging.
Look,
you.
Now that giving me that from here on out.
Now y'all porn guy. Porn guy over
Yeah,
here.
right, nigga. You the porn nigga.
You porn nigga.
obsessed is like it
Yeah,
kind of
that's
makes you
a
feel
real-
bad.
right.
When
That's
they
a
say
tough
obsessed.
word.
But don't even look at it like that, girl.
Okay, so listen, this is okay.
Keep it
So
on.
I like to cook. So like something I obsess over is plating.
You do a great job.
So like if I invite you over and I cook for you, I'm gonna put the food on your plate because I like it to look a certain way.
Presentation on the
is a
food.
motherfucker.
Right.
Fuck
Part
about
of-
presentation. I'm slamming that bitch on there, and
And
as
I'm-
long as it tastes good.
No, but it's a thing.
Nah,
though,
that
like,
presentation do
It's a
something
thing though,
different.
because-
It do.
It
It make you
does.
feel some type
But
of
I
way.
ain't fucked up
Means
about
nothing
it.
to me.
because no,
What it
hey,
tastes like.
Long as that bitch taste good, treat week. Hey,
Listen.
look,
Okay.
hey, how it
But
tastes,
it's
girl.
on. You can put it on the counter.
Put that bitch on my lap. Wow, you ain't got no face. We good.
in my mind I'm like, okay.
Newspaper.
I got
Newspaper
the-
spread out.
I got the barbecue legs, bro.
Your barbecue.
The barbecue legs.
In my mind, this plate is going on the ground. So it
I
gotta be
feel
like,
it though.
it gotta
I be
be
seeing
right.
some place like, ooh, that bitch look good. Probably got no flavor.
Like I'm gonna serve these plates.
So,
I can't help it.
Speaking of flavor, I know we probably all wondered, like,
No, why you do that?
Cause it was just so random, bro. I be thinking he ain't paying attention. They just come out the blue. What's up?
hey,